understanding scope 1, 2, and 3 emissions is really important when it comes to carbon accounting and sustainability reporting. So more often than not, scope 3 emissions are often the largest portion of a company's footprint.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, in fact, it's not just big, it's also very complicated to calculate because it encompasses, like, let's say, business travel, the goods and services that you buy, your upstream supplier, your customers, the waste disposal. So yeah, it is very complex
Okay,
to
so it's
calculate.
basically part of your upstream
Mhm.
as well as your downstream efforts, basically, to produce and dispose of your product.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Got it, got it. You mentioned it is very complicated and
Mhm.
difficult to calculate. So, with so many things, how can a company prioritize which scope 3 category should they focus on first?
Yeah, so we recommend a prioritization framework. Okay, so let's say goods and services. Okay, now obviously in terms of magnitude, you need
Mm-hmm.
to buy a lot of goods and services, right? Your
Okay.
suppliers and all that. So then you put there high
The
because
emission is high.
the
Okay.
emission itself is high, right? And of course, then you look at the potential of reduction.
Okay.
So can you actually cut off
Reduce.
all this?
Reduce
Yeah,
the emission from the products that you buy.
yes, correct. Yeah,
Okay.
and that would be high as well.
Correct.
And does it align with your business? Obviously, if you need these goods and services, you can't just cut them off, right?
Correct,
So
correct.
you put a high as well. So
Yes.
and of course, stakeholder interest.
Yeah.
When your investor reads the report, they would also say like, yeah, you actually need to buy all this.
Mm.
So if it's you get a high, then obviously that becomes a high
Got
priority.
it, got it. So if I were
Yeah.
to give another example,
Mm-hmm.
let's say waste disposal.
Waste
You know,
disposal.
the,
Yeah.
the, the, the emission magnitude could be slightly lower because they
Mm-hmm.
are your remnants, right?
Yes.
But the reduction potential could be very high. So
Absolutely.
so let's
Yeah.
say if you reduce water usage, the
Mm-hmm.
reduction potential could be very high.
Mm-hmm.
And it aligns well with the business to want to save the planet.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of interest from your key stakeholders and all that. So
Mm-hmm.
so maybe that is a category that businesses should also look at to prioritize when they look at where are the areas they could reduce emission. Do you agree?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And even let's say employee commuting, right?
Yep,
Your
yep, yep.
employees drive cars to
Correct.
your to work. But actually the magnitude could be very low.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
in terms of maybe they have EVs. So
Okay, okay.
yeah, so if it's low, then I would deprioritize that. And also, can you actually reduce so much or not? So if let's say you have 5 employees, so no matter how much you reduce,
Okay,
maybe not so much, right?
okay.
And you make everyone take the train. So so if it's low, then I'll put that as low and I'll focus on the high value ones.
Got it.